What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so there was a stoppage in last night's game at Madison Square Garden between the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat. Now, ultimately, the Knicks beat the shit out of the Miami Heat, but there was a stoppage because a fan grew violently ill courtside, and it was revealed that this fan was none other than comedian Tracy Morgan. And there are photos out there of Tracy getting ill on himself, and it's not pretty. I didn't want to post that because it's, number one, in bad taste, it's gross, but it was bad, he had to be helped into a wheelchair, and he was given a towel, and it appeared initially that he may have been bleeding from his nose. But there are some who say that the red that was seen in the towel is actually the logo of the Knicks on that towel, and that they gave him a towel in case he got sick on himself again. So look, this is the thing. I don't want to speculate on what that could have been. It could be anything. It could have been food poisoning. It could have been, Tracy, may have had too much to drink. Could have been drunk. He could have been intoxicated. It could be, like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm just throwing these things out there. It could be related to his diabetes. Tracy Morgan is a longtime sufferer of diabetes. If I remember correctly from my reading about Tracy Morgan over the years, I think he was diagnosed with diabetes sometime in the mid-90s when he was in his mid-20s. Tracy Morgan is now 56 years old. One of the long-term effects of diabetes, doesn't happen to everybody, but that has diabetes, but you can develop gastroparesis, which is a condition where the emptying of your stomach is delayed. And oftentimes, if you overeat, it can cause a nauseous, queasy feeling, and it can result in violent vomiting. You know what I'm saying? It could have been that, and he has a long history of diabetes. Matter of fact, back in 2010, Tracy Morgan had to have a kidney transplant. I think his girlfriend at the time donated the kidney to him. So he's had long-standing health issues. And of course, we all remember back in, I think it was 2014, he was involved in that tragic bus accident, which took the life of his mentor and friend, comedian James McNair. I think, if I'm mistaken, I think a couple other people either may have lost their lives or they were seriously hurt as well. Tracy Morgan was hospitalized for, I want to say Tracy was in a coma for like 2 weeks or at least a week. It was bad. I think he was hospitalized for a long time, man. Was it a month? And of course, he had to relearn how to walk, relearn how to do a lot of different things. So when I heard that he grew violently ill and the initial reports that he was bleeding from the nose, it made me think of perhaps it was related to the TBI that he suffered, which is short for traumatic brain injury. But of course, we don't know. And these are just educated guess. This is just speculation. I I hope the best for him. I wish the best for him. Tracy Morgan is funny, man. He's funny, man. And I think I first saw Tracy. I think back during the. It's my phone ringing. I gotta answer that when I finish the video. I think I first saw Tracy Morgan on Martin when he was Hustle Man. I think that's the first time I seen him. He was kind of heavy back then, and that's around the time I think he was diagnosed with diabetes. And then I saw that he had been hired by Saturday Night Live. I think it was 1996. And afterward, he slimmed down quite a bit. I always thought he was pretty funny on Saturday Night Live. That was a cast that had Will Ferrell, Cheryl Terry, Molly Shannon, Chris Kattan, some other people I just can't think off the top of my head right now. That era of Saturday Night Live. Immediately after Chris Farley, Adam Sandler, David Spade, Chris Rock, that era. But anyway, I heard that Tracy has a new show coming out, and but I wish that he would do more movies. I still think that they should consider the idea that me and 78 had, where they do a sequel to Harlem Nights. I could see Tracy Morgan doing the character, or a character similar to what Robin Harris did in Harlem Nights. Maybe he could be like his son or something. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, wishing him the best. And we all got to start taking better care of ourselves, obviously. And that's pretty much all I got to say about it, man. Tell me what you guys think.